Thinking about my year since January to this day as a hair vendor that has already set goals. Some of the few times that I was able to go viral was actually in this year. Let me see, from December. Around December, I had like 300 followers, and right now, I have like 700 followers. That is like a huge improvement for me. And that was actually when I decided that I was going to be giving value and not just, trying to also join the bandwagon, because I didn't even have the capital, so there was no way I'll be showing hairs. So for me to actually be visible online, I have to do something different so that when the hair comes, people will not just be like, oh, this person just came out of nowhere, or they don't even know who this person is or how this person operates. You understand? But when people start going down to my videos where I'm actually like talking and telling them how to treat their hairs, they'll be able to trust me more. You understand? So, and since then till now, I've actually like thought that maybe like since I started going viral a little bit, that before June, because July is going to mark my 2 years in business. So before July, I would be able to go viral, and a lot of people will be, buying hairs from me, this and that. And it's so shocking because apart from the fact that people started noticing me on social media, there's not much thing that I've really said I have achieved in terms of financial um, wise. But in as much as I've not really achieved much because of, I was expecting things to move differently, but I still think that God has more plans for me. Understand? Because I've actually been putting like so much effort to show up every day on the social media. Like I said before, I always go through TikTok and having those pages just to see what content idea is suitable that I can actually talk about, because I don't really have the hairs yet. I only post on my WhatsApp status because I cannot carry somebody's video and be posting on my public page so that somebody will not come and call me a scam or things like that. So I have to build my presence on social media first. Then when, by the grace of God, maybe capital comes, or when business kicks off as it should, because I've tried my best in this life, then I know that it will be faster for me. But then again, thinking about it, I actually think that when it comes, it will come like in big quantity, because I feel like this is the time that I need to actually put the right structures in place. Apart from the fact that I don't work with anybody yet, I think thinking about how it is going to be will not make me, feel so pressured when the sales actually come, because I already, have in mind what to do at that time that will make me not even have so much stress. Then when I feel like okay, the sales is coming in maybe like as it is maybe in 6 months, then I think maybe I can just employ somebody, things like that, and go for proper upgrade classes, because trust me, I want to go for upgrade classes. You see, hair coloring, I want to do that shit so bad. Like I want to go for that upgrade class so bad, and also upgrade on my layering game. In as much as I've not really seen somebody really good in layering since, because most of the things people teach, I already know them, because I actually did my own personal research and taught myself a lot of things. So I don't know it yet, but I think okay, I've seen in coloring. Yes, I have actually seen, and this lady is really really good. So even ventilation, like upgrade class and ventilation too, like it's a lot for me to actually go for upgrade class for. Like I need money. Like I feel like I'm going to spend on myself like a lot when I actually get the money, because I'll be flying from this state to this state, or maybe even go outside the country just for upgrade class. Like one good thing that you need to do once you actually have the money, invest in yourself. The more investment you do to yourself, the more it reflects in your business, because people can sense mediocrity from afar. You understand? When you're always just copying people, following people's trend, following people's creativity, there's nothing that they'll know you for. You understand? So when you're improving yourself, going for upgrade classes, trying to expand your horizon, you'll see the need to be very creative. You understand? You see the need to be very creative. And there's one thing Apostle Joshua Selman used to say. He'd be like, if God wants to help you, he's going to expose you. Like before now, my mindset was very, very shallow, but by the grace of God, I actually traveled out of Nigeria. In as much as I see certain things on social media, there's something called you experiencing it one-on-one. By the time you experience it, you see the need to have it. So when I traveled out of Nigeria, I actually went to Ghana. Like I was exploring few places, like few like professional places, not going there to go and do vacation and things. Like I needed to actually work on my mindset, and I feel like that was what the journey was about. So I've actually been to Ghana for like 3 times, and when I came back, I was like, it was aura for aura. Like there was no way I was going to be small. Like there was no way like I'll be seen as a mediocre. There was no way I'm going to do this business in the way that everybody's doing it. So all I just need is capital and visibility. Once the money comes, I might even spend half on myself, like working on my presentation, my packaging, my skills, because up to now I don't know how to do machine rigging. I only know how to do hand rigging, and that one's not even a problem, because if the sales come, I give it to my friend, my fellow stylist that knows how to do machine rigging. Then I can take my time and actually learn with the distance. So that one is not even a problem. It's just money that's the problem. You see, one thing about this life is that when I actually started the business, I was thinking I needed money, but I actually even applied for grants last year, or the last 2 years, like I did. But then now I actually see the reason, or see why I actually need the money more than I actually knew then. Because then maybe I would have gotten the money and I might not even use it the right way, things like that. So mindset can also, when you work on your mindset, you actually know what exactly you need for your business and for your life, things like that. So honestly, I cannot wait to serve like a lot of people. I cannot wait for my brand to be visible. I cannot wait to serve like kings, because kings is my target. You see all these people that are dragging, I don't get strength. I like people that they know that you can render that service for them, and when you render that service for them, they pay you handsomely for it. They don't bargain price. All they just care about is hope is coming the way you said it's coming. Those are like stress-free clients. That's what I need, honestly. So that upgrade class is necessary. Standing in one place is not going to take you anywhere. You need to keep on evolving, improving your skills, your mindset, everything, so that when people see you, you'll stand out as the top people. The people that have been in this business for 10 years, but you'll be asking yourself, what have they been doing? Where are they? People just have different things going on in their life, but regardless of it, I told myself that it will not take me 10 years to actually make this money. Anyhow it could be. I cannot, be doing like snail for 10 years. That's not when I'm going to be enjoying my life. No, please. The people that have achieved a lot of things in less than 5 years of doing their business, and apart from the fact that they had the capital, they also had the mind. They also had the mindset. So in all this that I've said, work on yourself, because you don't know when the visibility is going to come. If the visibility comes and you have nothing to show for it, people go to your page, no content, no prior content, nothing is there. I don't think people will just remain there for too long. But by the time I've already created, and I know that most of the content that I've created, not everybody, I can say that in the whole population in Nigeria, or people that are doing hair business, or even both Nigeria and Ghana, it's just very few people that actually know the medical aspect of this business, or the scientific aspects of this business. And my kind of message, or my kind of content is just very unique, to the point that you cannot just scroll past somebody's page and then see it. You have to like scroll maybe 1 million times for you to see it. That is how unique it is, and that is how limited the knowledge is. So if you try to be doing everything, or trying to say what everybody has said, you might lose out on content ideas. That was why I went back to start learning my knowledge. I went back to start understanding, because if not, by now I would have not been creating content, because I'll be out of content ideas. But when you have knowledge, you see what to talk about. And I've talked about so many major topics, or so many problems that have been causing issues for vendors in this hair industry. I have said it on my page, and by the time I get the visibility, people will be shocked at the amount of knowledge and the amount of problem that was supposed to be solved if they knew the issue, or if they knew the knowledge. You understand that? So work on yourself. Don't wait for visibility. If visibility comes when you are not prepared, it will have an issue on you. You might even shut down the business. But if it comes and meets you prepared, and meets you like when you've made a lot of work on your people, enter your page and they are in awe of how much you're able to achieve without the audience. So imagine when the audience are there, people will be praising you. A lot of people that have gone viral, I'm not no shades to them, they've worked hard for it, but most of them are not really that knowledgeable. Understand? People that have the knowledge self, most of them have not gone viral. Like they've not seen them. You understand? So imagine if they kept moving, if they kept going. Some of them stopped because of the TikTok algorithm, or the fact that their videos are not going viral. Imagine they stopped, and people that have less was continue. People that have less kept on, showing up, and then they got the visibility. That is why I cannot just go offline like that. In as much as I'm not showing there, I'll keep on showing you guys my beautiful face till whenever God decides that, okay, this is my time to shine. So that when somebody goes to my page, they'll be like, okay, this girl, I'm just seeing this girl, okay, let's go to her page. They'll see that I'm very, very knowledgeable about my business, about what I am trying to sell to them. Not just, trying to make mouth, but I'm well informed. You understand? That's the language. I'm well informed. So work on yourself today, and don't just wait for visibility to come to your doorstep. It will come when you're prepared, or when you're not prepared. And if it comes when you're not prepared, it will be a problem. But if it comes when you're prepared,